Really? What the f? I think we'd all agree we just saw a few examples of some pretty bad etiquette. Look, everybody has some bad habits. The question is, do any of yours cross the line? So tonight we ask, is it fair or faux pas?
This is Chronicle on WCVB Channel 5.
The original Dunkin' Donuts in Quincy opened in 1950. It just celebrated 75 years in business. Of course now, Dunkin' is a global brand. And with all that success, I'm sure no one would mind if I take a few things on my way out. Pocket packing? Fair or faux pas?
So have you ever pocketed perhaps maybe a few too many napkins, straws, or sugar packs?
Napkins.
How many is too many to take?
I feel like 15 to 20, is that like too many?
So what do you think about people who may take a few extra and maybe possibly put them in their pockets?
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Ever take a few extra napkins, straws, or sugar packs when you visit Dunkin' Donuts?
Oh yeah, of course. You gotta take extra always.
Do you ever take any extra straws, napkins, or sugar packs?
Napkins all the time.
Do you ever see anybody else taking extra napkins, straws, or sugar packs?
No. Absolutely not.
Well, I guess I'm not alone. But how does this historic store's owner feel about pocket packing?
People will be people. Their habits don't change because of where they are. But oh yeah, that's commonplace. You see that every day, all day.
All right, so what's your policy on that?
We don't really have a policy. It's pretty much what the guest wants to make their day and to accompany their coffee. So if they need that sugar, they should take that sugar.
All right, but you're paying for it.
Oh yes, we are.
But when America runs on your business, I suppose you can afford to take it in stride.
I'd like to say it's souvenirs, especially the sugar packets, because they say Dunkin' on them. I can give you a story of someone that I know. We were at lunch, and they ordered a non-sweetened beverage. And then 2 minutes later, she's going through her pocketbook, pulls out a Dunkin' sugar packet, and uses it. And I'm like, why do you have Dunkin'? She's like, for emergencies like this.
All right, so storing napkins, straws, and sugar packets in your pockets as you're leaving, thumbs up or thumbs down?
I would say it's a thumbs down, but again, it's really up to the guest and what they feel comfortable with.
But for our final ruling, we go to our fair or faux pas judge.
I will watch Chronicle every day of the week. And here's back roads through like Augusta, Maine. And look, there's a park bench on the side of the road. I eat it up. I can't get enough of Chronicle.
You may or may not be a fan of Dave Portnoy, but the Swampscott native and founder of Barstool Sports is one of the most opinionated New Englanders out there and an avid Chronicle viewer.
The 7:30 time comes around, just kind of forget everything. It's in, you know what, there's so much crap in the world and so much hate and so much, angst. Chronicle's never that. It's always just like kind of easy, feel-good stories. So it's a relaxing thing to do to take your mind off the world.
Still, is Dave Portnoy the best person to weigh in on etiquette?
I have spectacular manners. I have great manners. I'm blunt. I don't think that means bad manners. I think that's a very New England trait and very Boston trait.
So what's the call? Is it fair to pack your pockets on the way out of Dunkin'?
I'd say yes, if you're using it for future Dunkins. If you're like, well, I have a future coffee that I don't want to forget the stuff. If you're using it as household supplies, I would say that's over the line.
The final ruling on pocket packing? Fair. As long as you only use it for future Dunkins. And that's one rule we donut want to see you break. All right, so we are told that some Dunkin' spots have taken the sugar packs and they're putting them behind the counter now to cut back on losses. It's not happening at the original Quincy shop, though, and I will say
that I am guilty of taking some napkins, putting them in my glove compartment, no straws.
They're behind
no
the
sugar
counter because of
packs.
people like you. I saw you stuffing all those sugars in there. It's unbelievable.
You've never
3 to
taken
5
one?
napkins, 1 straw. You don't need more than 1 straw if you have 1 drink. 3 to 5 napkins and like maybe a handful of sugar packets. That's my limit. You, on the other hand, you took everything.
You can't come into my glove compartment.